Hello everyone, my name is UC-1152. I'm a computer science student here at Kennesaw State University. I'm here to present you Sustain Sync, standardize project. So I want to start out with the inspiration behind this project. So this actually came from an idea at a hackathon, and I kind of carried on the torch. It was a work hackathon, and our goal was to draw the co-benefits between different sustainability efforts that an organization is seeking to achieve. And what I wanted to do is I realized there's no standard way of tracking all these different things all in one place. So I wanted to create a way or a platform where you can kind of see all this data relating to sustainability efforts in one place. So our primary goals were, how can we create a standardized tool that helps organizations track their sustainability goals and efforts using recognized industry standards or frameworks? And then how can we leverage AI to analyze an organization's sustainability data, connect it to their goals, generate actionable recommendations, and again, visualize their progress and historical data through meaningful dashboards. So how this our project vision and goals, again, we wanted insight generation, forecasting, goal tracking, data ingestion, and co-benefit analysis. And we wanted this UI to be intuitive for anyone and everyone to use, businesses and schools alike. Again, we wanted to draw insights from their current data and track those goals as they're progressing through their sustainability mission, so that they can present this data to their stakeholders or various entities that this matters to, maybe your city or town or whatnot. So how this works is you upload a CSV with all of your power, water, and gas bill data, and we have a standardized template that you can use. We ingest that data into our Postgres database, and then again, you kind of create goals. Let's say we wanted to reduce electricity by 10%, and we can kind of track that progress, both historical and we can forecast that with our forecasting engine. And we're using Profit to generate the future trends of electricity, water, and gas bills based on those historical patterns. We wanted, I think it was 5 or 10 years worth of data is the max, but you can maybe, I think you have to have about a year or two of data to start forecasting. And then we also have our co-benefit analysis engine, which is a RAG-powered LLM that basically looks at our database and it's looking at our goals, and it's also taking industry standards into consideration, and it's going to provide you with key insights into your sustainability efforts as you're progressing, and it will it puts it in a nice meaningful way, and it provides again actionable recommendations to be able to decrease your energy usage or whatever it may be. We have 2 different databases. We have our utility bill database and we have our goals database. Unfortunately, we had to maintain the scope of the project, so we couldn't really expand on these 2 into like the project space where you could track it per project. But currently, our prototype demonstrates that you can kind of see you can upload your organization's bill database or bills and different things like that, and track it, and still provide meaningful insights from that data that you have. We chose to use a microservice architecture, so we wanted to be able to independently develop along with develop on any system, and it allowed us a lot of scalability. So we have a React front-end container, a Django backend container, a Postgres database container, and we're using Llama 3.2, and we had the limitation of a 3060 Ti, so we really couldn't increase the parameters around that model. We wanted to use a little bit of a bigger one, but that's probably future scope. And then last but not least, our RAG model. So again, we have our forecasting analysis that's using Profit, and it's trained on those internal bills, and it's identifying usage patterns and generating a forecast to kind of see where those trends are going to go. And then we have our co-benefit analysis engine, which is again looking at that bills database, and in hopes in the future we could add like a projects where you upload your project data, and you can kind of see all the correlations again and see that on your goals page where you're tracking with your sustainability efforts, again all correlating to those industry standard frameworks. Because again, there's not really a standardized platform for it, but there are some powerful frameworks out there. If you have any questions, reach out to us on GitHub or LinkedIn. Thank you so much.